Welcome to the annual Bulluck Sale and Whit Barns. We are so excited to be here.
Thank you for
Every
coming.
year I look forward to it. It's always in late January, right?
That's right. It's right around the last week of January every year.
Okay, and tell us, kind of with some landmarks, where is it located?
So it's 218 North Church Street in downtown Rocky Mount, right beside the Imperial Center.
Okay, and you all bought this. This is a fabulous building. I don't believe I've ever seen it have so much stuff in it, though.
I think we've got more inventory this year than we ever have,
Well,
which is a great thing.
Oh, it is, and I've been looking at the prices, and it's every time the thing that I look at is, oh my gosh, I can't believe.
That's what we're hoping you will say. It's
Pricing on
shocking
that.
how low the prices are.
Yeah, enough so that even if you don't want to get something, you need to, because
That's
it's
exactly
just
right.
such a good deal. Anybody who likes deals. You are bringing in a few things with beverages and food to help people as they're waiting in lines and
Right.
stuff this year?
Yep, so Saturday morning, the sale starts at 9:30, and Lorema Coffee is going to have coffee and snacks for lunch as well. So
Great.
yeah, they'll be handing that out to all the hundreds of people that are in line around the building, which will be nice because I think the weather's going to be great, but it'll be a little bit chilly since it is January.
But people come, I mean, they come from all across the U.S. I mean, I think you said people brought trucks that we'll talk about in a little bit, but to the coast and to Charlotte and folks, we are so fortunate. It's right here in Rocky Mount, right across from Church of the Good Shepherd and the Imperial Center, as Whit said. And what time do the doors open?
9:30 on Saturday, January 25th.
Okay, and are those the hours that it opens every day, 9:30?
On Sunday, we'll open at 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Yep.
Okay, and Monday, if you're open Monday?
Monday's 9:30 as well.
9:30, okay, and then the following weekend, go again.
It'll be 9:30 on Saturday morning.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Great, well let's go show y'all some of what you can look forward to when you come. We are in another wonderful place. I mean, we are going to really explore this with everybody because it's a treasure trove of just fabulous stuff. Give us an idea of the type of merchandise, like where would they see this and the pricing on it and whatnot.
Absolutely. So the samples that we have here come from cities all around. A lot of samples from High Point, the furniture market there in
World
Atlanta.
famous. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, 70,000 people a year go to High Point just for that show. So Atlanta, New York, this is a lot of very high-end product at a price point that you really can't find anywhere else. So it's a very unique opportunity for a buyer to get something and make their home really special at a price that is affordable.
And you have a lot of interior decorators come and bring just huge trucks and whatnot and fill them up and take them back and mark the prices up, right?
Absolutely. People love to do that, and that makes sense, and we're happy for them to do that. Yeah. We had somebody from Arizona last year fly in and then fill up a 53-foot trailer and then ship it all back to Arizona. That designer had a big house that they were working on and used a lot of the furniture and lighting that we have here for that project. So you never know. There's lots of opportunities. It's interior designers. It's people that just enjoy decorating their own home and feel like they're an interior designer but have their own day job.
I was asking Martha, your mom, about the pictures, and she said that they are priced at a point, many of them, that the frame would cost more than the entire framed picture.
Right, yep. So we have a really, really good deal on artwork this year. Yeah, I have more inventory on artwork in addition to more inventory on all product types, but the artwork in particular, some of the prints are 56 inches tall and priced around $100, which is something you just don't ever see anywhere.
All right, that's one thing I've noticed, because you've been doing this for what, 30 years? Probably, I mean, not you,
yeah, well,
your family.
Right, yeah, so the sale we think has been going on around 30 years, and it's moved around to different locations from time to time, and then we've settled here at the Phipps Tobacco Warehouse in downtown Rocky Mount probably 15 years ago, I think it was.
Y'all purchased this, right?
Right, for this, and we love it because it's got the exposed rafters and the exposed brick, and feels very much like a downtown environment, but it's a really cool space to set up this colorful product that you see in a more muted, toned down space.
I have to say, when I've walked up and down the aisles, and I come every single year.
Good, thank you so much.
I always find plenty of stuff, but it really is very high quality. I mean, it's really pretty stuff. It's not like a flea market or garage sale. It is really, really excellent quality.
Right, exactly, and a lot of that's because they are sample products. So You'll find some items that have a small scratch in the back or a dent in a corner or something like that, and those pieces are priced accordingly for that.
You turn them around.
Exactly.
I mean, I
yeah.
don't have a problem with that at all.
Everything in my house has some sort of scratch or dent on it. You know, the cobbler's kid deal. So most of it is in perfect shape, and the things that aren't, you'll find at a really good price, and they can all work in some fashion.
And you will deliver if somebody can either pick up something, take it themselves, but you also have a situation where people can, for a minimal price, you'll deliver it to their house, right?
Yeah, I think our delivery fees are really good.
Very reasonable.
Yeah, but I think the furthest north we deliver is Richmond, and we'll deliver down to Morehead City, Wilmington, west of Rocky Mount, past Raleigh. So lots of options, but we do recommend that people bring a SUV or a truck when they can, and bring some blankets and towels to wrap things in so that you can take it home with you on the day of the sale.
Oh yeah. Furniture back behind, there's lots of furniture. That's a separate entity, right? It's tied to Bulluck Furniture?
Right, yep. So we've got outdoor product, and we've got upholstery back there. So you really need to make a trip through the entire warehouse to see everything. So that really completes the entire line for what you're looking for your house. You know, you can really get anything that you need.
Oh yeah, our house burned down a few years ago, and we had to start from scratch. And I remember going through here, taking pictures of stuff, and sending it to a lady who was helping us, and she'd immediately reply, "Wow, this is awesome! I can't believe the price on it." And I think the majority of our house was furnished.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's a great point, because you should bring pictures of your space when you come, take measurements before you come, and then we have people here in the furniture section and even in the lampshade area to take those measurements and make recommendations for you, help line stuff up, pull things out and display them in a different way, put a lamp on top of a console so you can get an idea of what it would actually feel like in your house.
And there's been a sale for a few weekends now at the Bulluck store,
right?
And that still will be going on the weekends,
Absolutely.
Saturdays, right?
Yeah. So as soon as you wrap up here, or if you go over to the Bulluck store, which is just 2 blocks down the street, come on by the next place. So lots to choose from. And the Bulluck store has 3 floors, so that's a lot of square footage to look at stuff as well. And a great elevator. Yeah.
I have to say, it means so much to those of us who love Rocky Mount that Bulluck's has made the commitment, and you've stayed here. I mean, you just hear all about Eastern North Carolina and honoring the hometown of Rocky Mount. We really do appreciate that.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's very important to us. Bulluck's has been around since 1901. That's a long time to be in business, and we feel very fortunate to have such a great following in Rocky Mount and people in the surrounding area as well.
And you're 4th generation, right? Or fifth generation? 5th generation.
Yep.
Okay. Folks, he did a cooking show with me in the back of Almond's drugstore when he was 3 with his grandfather, Hatcher Kinchlow.
Great-grandfather.
Great-grandfather.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He was making Hatcher crackers.
That's right. Which my mom still makes
great-grandfather.
today, and a lot of our people in our family still make.
Wow, and that used to be during the Christmas open house. He would make them and give them to people.
Right,
at the
yeah.
Bulluck store.
You can get a Coca-Cola and some Hatcher crackers as you're shopping.
How cool was that with your great-grandfather? Well, we're going to move up front in the lamp section and show them some just more lamps and more chandeliers than I've ever seen.
We got a lot to see.
Yeah,
let's do it.
go.
All right.
Whit, I have been told that this is extremely popular, this blue and white porcelain, and you've got lots of it throughout, don't you?
Blue and white is a very hot look right now. Chinoiserie look is, well, it's been popular for a while, but
I think it's had a resurgence lately, because you look in all these magazines and it's just featured everywhere. $199, folks. This is just an awesome price.
Yeah, and there's a lot of them that are not quite as substantial as that are less expensive as well.
I'm gonna set it down because it's so substantial. What about over there? You want to point out a couple things?
Well, there's so many things to point out, but yeah, we got 2 things right here that I really like. This is a pin shell table lamp.
That is absolutely gorgeous, folks. Just really, really
You can see the shine on it.
$149. It's got a lucite base on it, and all you have to do, it's already got the harp in it, so add a nice lampshade, and we're going to talk about that in a few minutes because you've got plenty of those.
Absolutely, and you can actually change the harp on it as well if you want to get a shade that doesn't quite fit with that harp that you have on there, so plenty of options.
And this is just beautiful. I mean, a lot of people set around gorgeous things like that in their houses.
Yeah, and this is really neat too because it's got a lot of mixed materials. You have the porcelain flowers, and then you have the gold leaf on the metal stand, and then you have a crystal base.
You know, a lot of people come every weekend. You're going to be going for 4 weekends for the 25th. Is it every Saturday and Sunday, or what day?
And some Mondays as well, yeah. But people can see the entire schedule on the website, bulluckfurniture.com. But 5 weekends in a row. On opening day on January 25th, that's the big day. That's when, you know, we have a huge line around the building and everybody's all crazy and excited about it. Yeah, the next weekend, we'll restock a little bit of product in between the first weekend and the second weekend, but the following weekend, which is the third weekend, that's when it really gets a big restock. So we're bringing new inventory in the entire time. So when people continue to come back over and over, that's because they know new product's going to be there to go and treasure hunt throughout the warehouse.
And toward the end, the prices go down too, don't they? I mean,
they do. Yep. We'll discount towards the end. That happens after the big second sale.
But if you see something you really like, you don't want to risk it, because I have had my absolute heart set on that something would be perfect, came back and it wasn't here anymore.
Well, that's why you'll see people lined up by the windows opening morning trying to spot their perfect piece, so when they come in the front door, they can go straight to it.
Well, and we're under chandeliers, and I have never seen this many chandeliers and the variety. And what you were telling me before we started, that there are even some one-of-a-kinds?
Lots of one-of-a-kinds. I think we have over 200 chandeliers in here, maybe more than that, and more to come. But a lot of the one-of-a-kind samples that you'll see in here, you can't find anywhere else.
And I'm looking over there, there's one $3,900 reduced to $429. I mean, folks, that's just unbelievable.
I don't know what the percentage discount is on that, but it's big.
It is, of course. I mean, some of these, I think, golly, you're just basically giving them away for your cost.
Right, yep, or less in a lot of scenarios.
How about that?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you want to go over to the lamp area?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Sounds good. With this table all along here, and every year when I come in, I go straight for this table because it's right when one comes in, it's there. But what type of merchandise? It always looks like the fanciest or the prettiest stuff, maybe? It
is the most desired items, and these tables will be cleared, and probably the tables moved back to the back, the actual tables, within a couple hours of the sale starting. So
wow. And
everybody.
You replenish them though, right?
We do, yeah. So we'll take the tables out to give us more space up here for checking out and then walking out of the building. But the tables be moved back to the back. We'll be displaying things that are underneath the tables. That's a really good thing for people to remember, is that there's a lot of good product underneath the tables as well. You can see some garden stools and things like that.
I'm just sitting here thinking, oh wow, do I need this? Do I need that? And folks, need in the issue, you know, like, your house needs a little freshening up every now and then.
Exactly.
And so this is just a great way to have a new pop onto this thing and
you
get rid
can
of the old tired stuff.
Freshen it up with some food dogs in your house, or you can freshen it up just by replacing all the lampshades in your house. You know, there's a lot of different options of ways to spice things up and have a little fun with your home, and this is the place to do that.
Oh, it is, because you'll never find these prices anywhere else, and the quality. I mean, the quality is just top notch. Isn't it?
Exactly. That's what we're most proud of.
For sure. And all the lamps. I mean, they just so pretty to see all the different lamps and how you.
Yep, and that's a marble shade right there.
Oh wow.
That's pretty unique. You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
Classic gourd shaped lamps.
And you've got decorators downtown, of course. I mean, you have lamp designers and all, but they design these and they put the appropriate shades on them and just really make them beautiful. But as you said, if people have, and we're going to go over to the lampshade part, but if you've got a tired lamp at home and you want to update it with a new lampshade or the new height with the harp in it, there are ladies who will do it, but you need to bring the lamp with you.
Bring the lamp with you, absolutely, because that's the only way you're going to know if you love the shade that you put on it. And plenty of people do that.
Let's walk over here and you can see, like, you've got pole lamps, more chandeliers. I've never seen chandeliers like the chandeliers you have.
I know, it's a lot of them.
Really, really
and a lot of different styles.
And furniture, you've got some more furniture here. Nothing kind of brightens up a room to me more than to get a fresh, clean, new lampshade and a nice finial. And the ladies, every year the same ladies are here helping
They are.
you. And I would never bring in an old shade and just say I want one like that, because the ladies who work here are so good at it. They can make your lamp look like a brand new lamp.
Yep, you pick your color and we'll point you in the right direction on recommended sizing and things like that. But obviously you can do whatever you want. Put a smaller shade on a tall lamp is an interesting look these days. Yeah, but you got pleated shades, you got silk shades, you got shades with texture on them, and then you got just plain white paper shades.
And the barrel shades have been in more recently, for a while now, instead of the...
Exactly. Yeah, so
the
drum shade versus a coolie shade. So when it's more straight up and down, yeah, when it's straight up and down, that's going to be a drum shade. And then a coolie shade would be more like this one right here with the sleek angles.
And both of them are okay, but the ones that were kind of been more featured lately are the drum shades, right?
Absolutely, yep.
But as soon as we get all of our lamps as drum shades, then it's going to come right back to the other.
That's right. That's why you should have a little bit of a mixture in your house, you know?
But you got all the harps there. You've got a variety of finials. Okay, before we wrap up, what anything else you want to tell us that people need to be sure and come in? The furniture, lamps, the best things for all over house. You can make lamps out of vases. You've just got everything here, don't you?
We do, and I think the chandeliers, people are going to be really impressed by. And we have guys here ready to take them down for you. So really all you need to do is ask somebody with a name tag for help. And they can bring something down for you if you want to get a closer look at it. But the chandeliers, our accent furniture, like our drinks tables, those can go in any house. Yeah, and it just adds a little extra touch to the environment that you're creating. So plenty of different options of lots of different product types, and we're really excited. I'm ready for January 25th to hurry up and get here. I'm
sure. And then every Saturday and Sunday, what about going over into Monday at all? Or y'all
we do, yep. So as the sale goes on, it'll be open on Mondays as well. So you can come in when it's really happening and buzzing and fun, or you can come in when it's a little bit more relaxed and not quite as many people walking through.
And I have to say, if you see something you like, assume it'll be gone if you don't buy it right then.
That's right. Because you never know if it'll be restocked or not.
Yeah, and you do have some duplicates of things, but again, you can't trust that if you really like it, because you'll never find it again at that price.
That's right, and that product might literally not ever be shown anywhere else again.
Because you've got also a lot of one-of-a-kinds, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Whit.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you Saturday.
That was a pleasure. Looking forward to it.
And thank you for joining us. We hope to see you Saturday, too.